The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
These two teams always produce some great games. As we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Misses everything. Nearly gets the edge. Ahmed with a great delivery there. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Rohit wants plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, great shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Off the middle of the bat.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
21 runs added in that over. Mumbai, a 21 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Over Mumbai, a 25 for 1.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Wow, that's missed a lot. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Gets that away.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Pinged off the bat.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Too much width and got the full treatment. You've just got to stand and admire.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Gone. Caught.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really put the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end now.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Patirana from the north end. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Varma drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Varma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Varma, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Another massive over. They've set up their team with an incredible platform now.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Great shot, through the gap.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Ashwin, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Oh, they've done it again. They're taking everything out of the top shelf this match. What a catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Will Jacks is coming into bat at number 5 for the Mumbai Indians. Please make him welcome.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, Mumbai are 103 for 3.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Jadeja, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the south end. Straight to the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
For the Mumbai Indians.
Pandya ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Ashwin from the north end. Ashwin, too crafty, and that's the end of that.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Right-handed batsman is coming in at number 7.
Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
108 for 5.
Jadeja has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's the end of a fantastic over. No runs from the bat and added a wicket to the tally as well. Dubé, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Was quick onto that in the infield. Good pick up, big chance. 4 runs added there. Mumbai are 116 for 6. Ashwin from the north end. Square cut, finds point, no run.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
This match has really tightened up a bit in the last few overs.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Nearly gets the edge. Ahmed with a great delivery there. Edged. They've gone up here. What a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
the new batsman at number 10.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Needs to be on target. Gone. Nowhere near making it. Oh, simple run out.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 11 for the Mumbai Indians.
Bumrah taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Crash! Beautiful bowling. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Make him welcome.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Got that away nicely. Finds the fielder with that shot. 9 runs added there. The Super Kings are 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Into the attack.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a confident appeal. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
6 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 15 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Smacks that away through the gap. Mumbai has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Power and precision in that shot.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Bumrah from the north end. Great shot through the gap.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Can't get that outside the ring field. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
4 overs gone, and it's a very good start to this run chase. Excellent power play so far.
Tushar, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. That'll be a dead ball.
Gaikwad watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Square cut, finds point, no run. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
7 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 47 for none.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great commitment. Mumbai has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. And gone. Brilliant catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for, but still, solid work.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Drilled that one away. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside. The circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Couldn't get it through the field. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Gaikwad watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Was quick onto that in the infield. The over finishes, you really can't be giving batters of this quality extra deliveries. The captain might want to send their bowler down to the boundary to collect their thoughts.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Santner from the north end. Oh man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. There could be a couple if they hustle. Swept away but finds the fielder. 8 runs added there. The Super Kings are 74 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. A few moves made in the field.
Straight to the fielder. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. How will the bowler respond? One to get for 50.
And that brings up the half-century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. "14 runs added there. The Super Kings are 95 for 1.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It's gone through the air, but 4 more. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Tripathi watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, too good. That is huge.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Missed it. That was a chance. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. No, terrible shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Ravindra looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 1 from it. The Super Kings, 113 for 2. Jacks from the south end. Great shot. Just got underneath the ball and paddled it away. That's the modern cricketer right there. 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Onto that early. That could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Just 2 to win.
Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.